What is going on, everyone? I hope you guys are having a good time. Welcome back, and today I'm going to review Dierya DK63, a 60% RGB wireless mechanical keyboard that is available from Amazon under $50. So, just a quick info about it. DK63 is actually released at least a year ago, so now, with all the new keyboards that are coming to the market, let's see if this can still keep up with how good the new mechanical keyboards are this 2021. First, let me show you a quick unboxing of this. It is really nice to see a pretty looking box that came with our beloved mechanical keyboard. I like the logo and the minimalist design. So, let's go ahead and open it. So the unboxing is pretty much basic. There's the keyboard, user manual, keycap puller, and last but not the least, a braided USB Type-C angled cable. So, this is the Dierya DK63 mechanical keyboard. The layout of this is a bit different than the usual 60% mechanical keyboard. This one has 1.75U right shift instead of the usual 2.75U on a standard 60% layout keyboard. And because this is an unusual 60% layout, it is missing a 1U right control key, but they added a dedicated arrow and moved the slash key on the farther right side of the keyboard next to the up arrow key. This means this is more convenient to use, especially if you use arrow keys most of the time editing videos, switching frame to another back and forth like I do. You have the Dierya branding at the lower right of the keyboard, same place where RK and I just put theirs as well. At the back, you have the USB Type-C port on the farther left, where I think aesthetically better if you're going to use a custom coiled cable. For the keycaps are decent enough. It is made with double shot ABS plastic and is also shine through. The fonts used are pretty common, while it has all the sub-legends needed for your FN key combo. I really like that they have a FN media control because I just really hate it when a keyboard doesn't. If I didn't say it before, this keyboard is built with soldered outemu switches. I have right now the outemu red switches, but it's also available with blue and brown outemu switch. Unfortunately, at this price range, I expect that it should be at least a outemu hot swap socket board. As for the stabilizers, it wasn't much a complaint. It is factory lube, but of course, it still rattles, but not the worst that I've heard. So, let's hear how it sounds. It wasn't good, but it's not as bad either. Now let's talk about the Bluetooth capability of this. First, make sure that you're using it on Bluetooth mode. Press FN plus R to switch from wired mode to Bluetooth. Now the letter Z should light up when you press FN key. It states that you're connected on device 1. If it's blinking like this when you switch to device 2 or FN plus X, it means it's ready to pair with your Bluetooth device. Once you're connected to Bluetooth, your keyboard is limited up to 6 key presses only at once. While when it's using wired mode, it supports NKRO. So, is the Bluetooth connection nice? Well, yes and no. The Bluetooth latency is actually pretty low as for my observation. The downside happens when you actually don't use the keyboard or you AFK for a moment. The keyboard goes to sleep without turning off the RGB lights. And when you press a key after that, it will take about 5 seconds before it registers the key presses to the computer. As you can see, this could possibly be a lot of hassle on a certain situations. So what's the fix? I really don't know. I guess just stay away from Bluetooth mode. So how's the battery life of this keyboard? While this has 19 mAh battery capacity, I'm getting about 4 to 6 hours of wireless usage with full brightness and RGB lights on. This could have been a lot longer if the RGB lights turns off when the keyboard goes to sleep after not using it for 1 minute. The keyboard doesn't have indication if the keyboard is battery low or battery full when charging, while I assume that it charges to full in less than 3 hours. As for the RGB lights, it has 12 different effects that you can cycle using the FN// key. Unfortunately, it is missing a static color effect. It also doesn't have a FN combo key to change the color of the effect to a single color. We'll check out the RGB effects later at the end of the video along with my final thought about this keyboard. By the way, there is a program available for this to set up macro settings, remap your keys, and control the RGB via software. But still, there's no option to set a single color or a custom color for the RGB lights. Hopefully they can fix that with a firmware update or whatever. But now that kinda sucks, but it is what it is. I hope I covered most of the important things. Now, here's how the keyboard sounds. So, for my final thoughts about this keyboard, it is a bit mediocre for me. I mean, they do perform well both wired and Bluetooth mode, aside from the problem that I stated before. And also, I'm having some weird connection issues when you switch from both modes. It just doesn't connect properly sometimes and you have to replug or reset the keyboard. So, do I recommend this? For the price, I guess I can recommend it, but also suggest you to just use it wired most of the time. So I hope they can fix those problems that I encountered reviewing this. Overall, the keyboard looks very solidly built. On that, I can't complain. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click that subscribe button for me so you're updated when I release a new video. Thanks again. Peace out.